sequence activated.
Vagabonds and marriages, that's gone wrong. Glory, death, and coffee shops. TV categories called reality. Polluted nature by corrupt ministries. We're all passengers. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Oh, that rumbling sound. In every building, a gamer and a drunk. Green parks with shitting dogs. Hey policeman, I'm in 3 modern families. Faster, slower, shades on, hit the gas. Higher, lower, get into the control room. Don't get older. We're all passengers. We're toxic and
chase your tail light. I'll be under your skin, letting you go for a while. Then I'm taking you in. Your fists like diamonds, glimmer and punch. Shiny predator with a golden gun. Space
someone to save you. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while.
What? Testes. 1, 2. Testes. 1, 2. That second one's sounding a little bit lower than that first one. Tighten her up a little bit. Here, let me help you. Ow! Testes. 1, 2. Yeah, definitely that first one was higher. Right there. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to my little box now. Booyah! I feel like I got a little delay going on right here. Everything looks kosher. Let's see if we can get this thing to actually do something here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Rota. There's only one response for what is happening right now tonight with Bitcoin, and that is rock on, baby. It's about damn time. We're here to lend our support to Bitcoin as she's made a new all-time high. What? Right behind me, you see a Tangem wallet, new version with the ring. Normally, you would see them in the card versions right here. Work with a NFC-enabled phone. Most of your new phones, not a problem. Tap. One of the most secure wallets out there. Never been hacked. Very secure. Even if you stole my phone and my card, you still couldn't use it. You couldn't. Take my cards out of my pockets, lose my cards. I don't know. I got a backup. I can order a backup and make a copy of the backup, but you still can't use it. Could lose my phone, have to get a new phone. Take my card. Could use your phone. You still couldn't use it. And now they got it in a ring form. That's kind of cool. Code DAWG will save you 10%. Let's get on into the show. Look at what's going on here. Everything's so green. Even the grass is green today. Look at this craziness going on here. How's everybody doing tonight? Make sure we got our microphone on. Everything is set. Don't get too close to the mic. It's kind of muddy up here. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to the start of the freaking bull run? So says Doge. Doge has historically been one of those little cheat codes, one of those little signals that signifies when the actual bull run happens. And here she is doing that crazy thing again. And I'll be a gosh but darned it if that crazy target we put up here, remember the one that says 21 cents, I mean, we're hanging down here, maybe flagging out about 13, 14. That crazy target up here at 21 cents just seemed stupid. But there we are, man. We hit it. We're coming back down from it right now with Doji. That was a nice woody candle right there. No denying that. Jumped out of the box. Exceeded expectations right there. We would have been looking for that. No, she's hanging out right beneath there. I don't know if Doge is going to hold this area. If she does hold this area about 19, 20 cents, definitely do expect higher. But if we can't get above this 19 cent area, I will probably come back down to earth for a little bit, at least retest this high area that we just broke out of. Was about just a little shy of 18 cents. But historically, this has been the one that kicks up that up only phase for Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get that, but Doge is kind of hinting at it right now that we're headed toward that up only stage in the market. Now, that up only stage only looks up only when you zoom out, though. If you play it on the 1 minute, it ain't up only. If you play it on the 5 minute, it ain't up only. If you play it on the 4 hour, it ain't up only. But on the bigger time frames, it can look up only. Now, are we calling that that's what's happening right now? No, don't be silly. This could be a fake out. This could be one of those sinister fake outs you never see. They're taking advantage of the election time. Or it could be the sign of, oh, there's more of this coming. Take it cautiously. I would just avoid buying them green candles right now. Right now, they're being the growers and the showers. And you can stand back and clap and applaud. Maybe throw yours out there if you're riding one of them candles right there. Okay, whip yours out there. Take some profits. Pay yourself. But I wouldn't go be saying, oh man, now's a good time to jump in. No. But it's a dang good time to start getting paid. Even just a little bit on these altcoins. You get days like this and you think, oh, she's going to keep on going. She might go up a little bit more. Yeah, but eventually what goes up does eventually come down. So it's always good to peel off a little bit on the way up. And then if you want to put it in on the way down or after, preferably after it kind of comes down, settles down for a while. Yeah, we do that. Hard part's not trying to go all in right now in FOMO because everything seems to be on a winning side and you want to be on that winning team, don't you? You want to be in that winning trade, don't you? There's nothing wrong with that. So it fuels the market. You just don't want to get into it right now. But you want to be nurturing those bags that you have been performing, for you. Excuse me while I try to get my chat set up here. There we go. We got you right there. Beautiful. Turk Montana, who the is this guy? Well, I'm glad you asked. Welcome to Road Dog Crypto. This is your first time. Yeah, it's a little bit freaky, but we do go over them analysis. I teach the TA system that I use freely. I don't charge for it. I'm not a big shill or anything, other than maybe a Tangem wallet or a little thing every now and then be mentioned. But we just kind of have fun with the market and we try to find the winners. I've been in crypto since about 2013. Learned technical analysis probably about 4 years ago, and that was life changing. I first started out mining and doing bots. Started out bass backwards, and then I finally dawned, well, man, these miners, there's a game going on right there that's unwinnable. For breaking even, you're always buying new equipment, especially in the old days. ASICs came around, changed the whole game. Might as well buy it and hold it. The game changer came about 4 years ago when I looked at this market and said, I'm tired of losing. People making a living out here. I see them doing it. They're making millions. They're making the right plays. It's not going down when I'm selling. It's not going down after I buy, and it's not pumping after I decide I'm selling. I'm tired of that. Let's change it up. So I had to learn technical analysis, and that just started changing the game for me. Learning technical analysis opened up a nice venue of self-exploration, and you learn about yourself and your emotions and how to control yourself a little bit better. You got to if you're going to do this game. And after you get your ass handed to you in this market a time or two, you learn some things, and then suddenly you start breaking even, and then after you break even, you're starting to get profitable. And then after you get profitable, then you don't have to work for the man anymore, and Glory be to the God above. I no longer have to work for the man. I just kind of do this for a living now, and I don't even charge for it. So tell me how that works. And that's my story in a nutshell. Let's come on down and check it out, man. What's Dogecoin doing? Dogecoin going up. She's at 21 cents. She's high on crack right now. Where's she going to go? Man, all these targets that we got. Today was payday. Clearly, today was a nice payday. So, can we take it and say, nailed it? Nailed it good. There we got it. I have to do this for the algorithm, otherwise I wouldn't really care. We would just move on and start charting these things, but we got to do it for the algorithm. So we'll post this over in our trade setup. We're not going to put it with the trade setups. We're going to put it over here under the vanity wall because that's where it belongs, someplace of vanity. Nailed it. For the algorithm, there we are. So Doge, what are you doing now? Because you're kind of the talk of the town right now. Let's zoom out because that's where we need to start. Doge. Now we can put our big boy pants on and put our big boy analysis on and go from that high down to this low. And you can see we're right here at that area. We're testing it. Anything below this was accumulation in the big screen. When you start looking at Doge and she's about 48 and 58 cents, you'll say, I should have bought her when she was under 21. That's how this translates in the bigger scheme of things, right? On the big boy charts, we're now starting to look at some big boy price targets. Anything else is just the why play around? I mean, this is where the percents are going to come in now. We break it past this area of 21 cents, we can go up to 31 cents, and that's a nice 46% gains. That's worth swing trading right there, my folks. Not time to get in yet because she's on a big old golden green candle, unless you like them candles. Maybe we should look at KuCoin next if you want. We can do that for you if you want to, but you'll get the shaft if you start humping on these little babies right now. I'm just going to tell you, they can shaft you. You want to make sure that Mr. Humpty Hump right now, who's feeling kind of energetic like a lot of things, they got a infusion of Viagra, if you will, and if she comes and flags out and finds support here, maybe you can jump on board there. Otherwise, hey man, you might just be a one-night stand for this little doggy dog right here. I will tell you that it does have serious intentions on its mind. It's looking for more than just a one-night stand. It is kind of wanting something just a little bit more meaningful, but it might have to regroup at some point, but you are getting this nice big signal here, 50 crossing the 200, which is normally a buy signal. Remember, I always say it's not necessarily buy to now, it's like buy the next pullback. I would probably heed that. And my opinion on Doge, this is more of a time for taking profit. Ichimoku Cloud here on the 1 hour saying, baby, I'm ready to party. She's also got a golden cross going on just to match up and not be undone by the daily. We're ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen, but how high can we go? How high can we go for Doge? On the shorter term, screw your swing trades. She about maxed out, baby. She's about maxed out. She need to take a pill. She's got to chill out a little bit. If you don't believe me there, you can at least connect a couple of dots together and see, oh man, she kind of went overboard right there. And she falls back under here at 20 cents, 20.3. She can't hold her area. If she can hold where she is, maybe she'll do better. But let's look at this area right here. She breaks back into this pattern right here, Lisa said. Can't hold 20 cents. Hey man, you might get a chance to get in just a little cheaper before she decides to take off for the real money, 48 cents later on. How's it going, everybody? Let's come check out everybody in the chat here. Oh, we lost some people. Some people said this ain't for me, and that's okay. We got Justin Crypto. How's it going, my man? We got Sam. Good brown gravy. Ring-a-ding, baby. Brack is adventurous. Win Lambo is looking like we're getting closer, at least to die anyway, right? They may decide to whipsaw us and play with us a little bit. I don't doubt that will happen at all, but it's fun when the number's going up. It's especially fun if you got some take profit areas that are just getting hit on the way up. That's even more fun. And I highly recommend that all of you, be employing that strategy. Because as we know, altcoins can bleed against Bitcoin, right? And you got to take advantage of these opportunities when you get them. There will be many. How's it going, Strega? FOMO short at 73.5. Ooh. I hope it was not too high of a leverage. Let's see, we got Matty Ghost. Doge in the win again, too easy. Yeah, Doge is a good, that's a good sign of a Doge. For real, for real. And there it is, Turk Montana. I don't know if you're still here. How's it going? Oh, we're flying to the mother effing moon? Well, we're at least going to give the illusion that we are, if not. So enjoy it. She's giving us a nice ride. She does not go up forever. And if you don't have a target, we'll look at a target for Bitcoin. I think it's around 75. We are, oh shoot, we're already there. No, we're not. That was I'm looking at the MBTI. Why's that got you at? Why is this one so different? Oh, I'm sorry. I got to get away from the chat. I got, this is Micro Futures has got us already at, just lost 75,000. That's the highest for Bitcoin right now anywhere that I've got on my charts. The other ones were like at 74.3. Interesting. They're betting for higher. My target is 75,917. That's my magic number. We should face some harsh rejection. I mean, we should face some harsh resistance. I won't say, or I say rejection, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, that's the end of it. It should be, could be, should be a nice, you know, it's like she's walking up and taking a, yeah, taking one on the chin there. We got to stand back and regroup or something, or maybe even go back to say, hey, my bad, man. Maybe I'll come back later. You know, and that 75.9 is kind of a harsh target. I also got 77,299 in case, you know, she kind of ducks and dodges and comes up here. Well, you know, there's a right cross coming right over here at 77,299 if that happens. But I like this. Remember what we talked about them, gosh darn it, bear traps? That was one, man. Oh, wow. Was that happened? And then what happens after a bear trap? You break back into, what do we say? You want to be on that train. You want to be on that train. And woo, she took off. Wow. Awesome. Yahoo. I like it. I like it lots of it. Look, we broke our area. That dotted line was our high. That was our all-time high in March. We are above it. We are technically in price discovery, which leads us to the magic of the fibs. And hence that 75,000. Let's make sure it's on the bigger one, though. Shall we? Beg your pardon. I forgot to get the appropriate reactions tonight for what's really going on. Excuse me for a moment. I think that deserves 2. Oh well. You screwed that up. Shut up, Sean. Can we get a chart that we can actually look at? Maybe I haven't messed up. Oh, I haven't screwed this one up too bad. Clearly those levels got just smashed to smithereens. All right. So we got out of this guy's jurisdiction and now we got the bigger guy's jurisdiction. That's from swing high to swing low. Tell me where you're gonna go. And we're targeting that 113 for the first little hiccup. That doesn't mean that that's where she's going to stop though, but that's going to be the first major hiccup. Is suggesting again, and this is coming up with confluence with the other idea. Remember when she ducks that punch? Looks like she's going to duck the little punch that we're going to throw at her, or the bears are going to throw at her at 75,000 whatever, and we're going to 77. Can we do that tonight? That would be amazing. I can see how the hype and news would come out, and then when all the blah, 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 all the negative talk with the election comes out, how it would, you know, the market could take advantage of that and start FUDing and then, you know, take profits and drive it down a little. I can see that happening and put us out for a little bit. I can see that. Or maybe there's a favor or something really, really favorable, and we get hyped up and we come up to this $80,000 target, $697. Because that little guy is on the table. Don't think we'll get it in one sweep if we want to get it at all. If you're ever going to put your moon boy hat on, this is a good time, but it's not a good. Here's how they're going to look at this market now. You got to zoom out. You got to take this fib off. We got to zoom out. We're on the weekly. This is how this market is going to be conceived now. They're watching today very closely. Watching this week very closely. And since we just broke above this little line right here into all-time highs, that, my friend, is going to get attention. And if Donald Trump pulls this election off, it's going to get a lot of attention. And what they will be looking for is for price to range up here. Range, I mean, find an area probably at 77,000, maybe even up to 80, but still come back, retest this area where we're at right now, 75,000. This is going to be our new floor price if this goes the way that the Ichimoku cloud here on the weekly wants it to go. So we've been saying that the bigger momentum has been in our favor, and now we're finally starting to get a little taste of it. And now that bigger momentum, these bigger time frames that we've been looking at with these indicators, it's like a freight train. It's got a lot of momentum behind it. Weekly. This is the one that could have saved your asses, our asses, back up here in late April and early March, telling us that it's just getting ready to hit the fan. Has officially went straight on bullish, telling you it's time. It's time. We're going to do all this go uppity upness again, just like we did when we came from around 20,000 on up to, oh gosh darn it, I guess what was about 40,000, 50,000. Yeah, we get some more uppity upness. I likes it. I wants it. I want some more of it. But the signs look good on the bigger time frames. And we got the 9 that finally crossed the 21 moving average. We got duck lips happening. Yeah, can you say duck lips? Wow. Who else duck lips on here talking crypto late night on YouTube? Nobody. Beat my chest. Helping that algorithm out. That's all I'm doing. All right, so Bitcoin, it looks good. It looks good. We haven't taken a look at Bitcoin dominance. How's she doing? Is she still wanting to go up? Yeah. This is one clue that this is for real right here with the Bitcoin dominance break above that 618 Fibonacci. That's why I really think that we could actually come up to these areas that I've been scribbling around and drawing all this spaghetti noodles. Looking, Chef Boyardee makes me just kind of yummy. Right up here, 73%. Could we get up there? Not immediately, but we're headed that way. Maybe we stump out at 66. That would be good. It takes us a while to get up just a little bit. To go from 57%? Yeah, you got that kind of quick. But we were down at 54% in July. And it's taking that's a long time, man. It could take us months and months and months to get up to a place where we get rejected. But when we do find a place that we are going to get rejected, hell, we could get rejected here. Whenever she does get rejected, we're going to be looking for at least a mini altcoin season, right? But right now, she's not doing it. But Bitcoin is going up, outperforming altcoins for the majority. It will. Altcoins, every time Bitcoin goes up, altcoins will come up with it. Bitcoin takes a little bit of a dump. Altcoins will dump down more. Bitcoin will come back up eventually, and the altcoins will come back up, but not as fast or as high as they were before. It's a slow process. They're going to underperform against Bitcoin, except for a few outliers. Our job here, this channel, the day stream that we've been doing today, was to try to find some of those. OG1, what's up? We got Barnum. I'm looking at my other little thing here. I got a list of things to look at. Now, some of you guys asked for GOAT in the other stream. I didn't see that until it was too late. We'll take a look at GOAT and Citus. GOAT's. This is not GOAT. Goatius Maximus. And she seems to have bounced over here at this area. Not only that, if we're looking at this as being Let's come down a smaller time frame, get some of this stuff in here. If we were looking at this as a megaphone pattern, I am reading this as a very possible hella bullish thing for GOAT. Because she broke back into the pattern. What happened with Bitcoin? We just showed you. We talked about when it breaks back into the trend line, gets back into the previous pattern. It can usually go up to the other side of that pattern. Now this one's in a crazy megaphone pattern. Does that mean the GOAT's getting ready to go up to $1.50, like do a 2x from here? Sounds crazy, but it could. There's some rejection that we're prices above it right now. She looks like she's trying to break out. I think I should clear this out and just kind of redraw this stuff. If we're tracking trend lines, this is what we got. And it says that we're back in. If we close this candle, we don't have to. It could fake us out and just keeps coming down here and just drag us. So not safe to be buying these candles just yet. But if you're looking at it from this point of view, you got a nice breakout of a channel right there. And within that channel, you've also got a nice little bear trap. Possible forming, not confirmed. If that bear trap is true, then maybe look to come to the top of the channel. Let's go ahead and let's apply the fibs to Mr. GOAT coin. We got a 618, basically a 618 retracement. And we're looking at 103.109 as our targets. The ones that count anyway, right? Should hit those. Should buy some stiff rejection there. I don't think she'll necessarily make it to the top of the trend line, but I do think she will make it just a way bit higher. And it may be a quicker move than expected here for GOAT. So GOAT's looking interesting to me. I gotta check on my GOAT values. Make sure I still got a decent bag of it there. Now, for anyone wanting to get in, well, it's a risky. I think it's a risky trade, but you do have a few things that you can put a tight stop loss on. And I would put a tight stop loss. I would go 5%. I would go tight. I would go under the last little camera. If it breaks back beneath this trend line, chances are, well, we want to be nasty and try to come and hit your stop loss and go the other way. They can do that, but more than likely, it would be failing. Actually, I'm going to say Ichimoku's going to say it's the more than likely is the other way. It looks like it'll actually hold. Ichimoku Clouds has got a lot of faith that this will actually play out. This has got a 53% gain here. He put $100 in on this right now, where the GOAT is matched. Gosh darn it! Are you going to? I got a signal. This is a risky one. This one is that's why you want your tight stop loss. Gosh darn it! Are we going to post this one? Ichimoku says it can do it. I mean, everything is saying, man, you too hot, you too hot, you too hot. Don't do it. But she can. You can make a really good argument to FOMO right now. I'm just saying, you can. But just know, if you do, it's risky. She's kind of burnt out up there. Look on the bigger time frames. What does it say? I was actually thinking about adding to my position because I bought some in here before. So I don't think it would throw me off my game. Money flows in the red. And other indicators say, shame. Don't fall for it. They may get you. They may not. You'll say, you sucker, old dog. You went up to the moon. We could have bought. She looks like she wants to. She does. I'm just saying, if you step out, it's a risky trade. So if it doesn't work out, don't say that Road Dog didn't say that, man, this one's got its risk. Gosh darn it, she's also got some reward there at 53%. That's hard to pass up. That is a 9-to-1 risk to reward ratio with that stop loss. Meaning that if GOAT were to lose this trend line at 68 cents and come down below 63 cents, we kind of say, that's okay, I'll take the loss. I'm kind of cool with that, to be honest with you. Not that you got to be, but you know, I got a bag of this, and I think I will add some of that, especially since Solana is up, right? Let's go do it. Oh, hey. Solana things are, looks like the Solana memes are starting to feel a little spicy right now. Let me throw you guys up here while I'm over here doing this crazy stuff. We got OG. I'd like to see a few more membership streams. I am working on those. I'm planning on doing some this month. Starting like this week. Maybe talking about your exit strategies and holds. Hey, see, that's just what I need. Where's my other note? That's it. I make notes and then I lose the notes. That's what sucks. All right, we're gonna exits and holds. We'll put you right here. Can't lose you now. Gold and silver dumped hard. Did it really? Oh man, I don't want to hear about I noticed gold was coming down a little bit. I've been kind of holding my USD and gold. That's interesting. But Bitcoin's going up. There's a little interesting switch going on, right? Pretty cool. Check out the SD. Yeah, Solidus. That was that's on my list right here. SD. Let me go ahead. Oh yeah, goat doing good. Is baby goat doing good? Baby goat making a comeback too. I noticed that Goatius Maximus himself had some baby goat, so I figured, well, I might as well buy some too. I'm gonna follow this little bot here. This should not take very long. I just want to get not a bunch. I mean, seriously, not a bunch. I'm just throwing in 0.1 Solana. I ain't going crazy. I gotta let my degen have his little time, or else he'll start spouting lies and stuff in my ear, and it gets me off my game. You gotta let your degen you just put him in a regulated account and let him do the stuff. So I got crap tons of these little. Peanut the squirrel went up 145% today. What? That thing's going to dump. This guy is the road dog. Likes touching this fib a little too much though. I do like that fib. I mean, it's kind of adjustable. It's sizable. You size it to fit the occasion. That's what's magical about it. Road dog DJ, now we're on goat. Gap filler says Biddy rolling over. Is it 73.9? So we were. Well, that's about where we were. You must be on the 1 minute chart. You're a 1 minute charter. There's nothing wrong with being a 1 minute charter, but you just don't make your plans off of it. It does look like we got a yellow line that is usually a 618 Fibonacci. Did we? I don't remember marking that. She says I got one. All right. I don't remember that being a 618. I remember this being a something else. Anyway, rejection area. We can go sideways a little bit. If we're going to do the 1 minute thing, this is what we look for right here. We got this trend line, and we already broke the other one. That was the sign. Hey man, you might want to think about getting out, and that was around here, and she went up. And this is if it's a bullish scenario, or if you got scenario when you break a trend line. Normally, you do look for it to drop, right? But then she rides the leg a little bit. When they start doing that, you got to watch them for M tops, these double tops here, because a lot of times they can't get past the area. They just come up and retest the trend line. You get some variations there. What you want to look for now, if you're even here on the 1 minute, is look for this 382 fib. We got to see it now. If we bounce off of this 382 fib, even here on this 1 minute chart from Bitty Bitcoin at 73,428, she's getting ready to pull another nice big move. She's trying to bounce off the 236. Now it's rare that holds, but if it does, holy crap, that's going to be a nice little rocket ship. So it's not saying she can also range here and pick you out and make you, I thought she was going to hold there, and she may not. You got to see if she's going to confirm. But if it does confirm to hold here, it looks like it's trying. Big move. She breaks down here, big move. Breaks below that, well, we got to look at this trend line, and she may be working on making a more steeper correction. Could be happening, the rejection off of this. But right now, she's saying, man, it ain't over. The fat lady has not sung yet. But we did break this trend line, so do look for her to possibly come down to this one. That's the rule when you break this trend line. But this one can hold, and then she can go up for one more loop, one more leg up, right? This looks to be like a Elliott wave. Look like we're on the fourth wave, or third wave right there. Jessica, oh, you're saying a fifth? You suck, Elliott. I disagree. Why are you counting way down here? I don't like you, Elliott. Elliott's on crack. We don't agree tonight. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, because this one should be your big one. 4, 5, and it could be up here double top or higher. And then ABC correction. That's just me spouting out crap. Not spouting out crap, but I'm just not an Elliott wave trader. I am a Fibonacci guy. Come on, 382. Give us that big old giant green candle. So I keep trying to get over to SD, Sidus, my bad. I'm just excited about number go up. This is Stater. Let's see which were, okay. KuCoin's got it, and they probably had it for a while. We just want good charting action. Go into the weekly. How long you had it? So, okay, she's trying to reclaim her the little bottom, okay, for the weekly. So what is that? 55 cents. That was the, yeah, that's the weekly. That's the area. She's got to flip it. She's got to flip it. She's trying to flip it right now, so maybe she's got a good chance. Trying to flag out here at resistance area, so you don't know for sure if it's going to go or not. Some of the things are kind of spiked up, saying, whew, man, I might need to take a little break on the daily. It just says that, doesn't mean just 6 hour kind of says, well, maybe a little bit, maybe a little nap. She's got good signs going on right now. Same thing we're looking for. 382, trying to hold it. She hold it. Good move. Your measured move for this, AB equals CD move. Bounce it off of here. I would put it right off of that Fibonacci, and it takes us to the full extent, and it says, hey, you now have permission to go to the full extent of this ratio, this move. And it takes us up to 81 cents, almost 82 cents. Meaning she could be getting ready to go on a tear. That tear could be taking us from price we are now up about 62% gains. Could happen if this particular area right here holds. This area does not hold. Well, then we're looking at retesting about 39 cents right here. What was this? Oh, that's a bigger. What is that green line? I know what this green line is, but I can't remember what this one is. She's got to get above this one, I believe is what it was, right? 55. Nice. Now she does like to spike up and spike down, so she's trying to do something just a wee bit different here. So rounding is a nice scallop. These can come back. Yeah, I can see a nice try for another bounce here, but still she's got some more work to do. So I don't expect her to get any higher than that if she can get that high, and she may be trying to range out. Another thing that you can do here is just follow a trend line. Probably make more sense on the smaller time frame, but that gives us a little channel that we can stay in for a little bit, and it confirms because we got these nice little 4 wicks confirming that angle, meaning this one matters. This is up here at the top. Fair shot, man, 80 cents. Woo! 59% gains, SD. Let's do it. Let's take a picture. Can't really say much. I'm just going to post it over here. I have no explanation on this. I feel like crap putting it over there, but I just don't want to waste a good trade setup. But hopefully, if you watch the stream, you know, like to buy these bottoms and buy off of these support areas right here with these moving averages and things. That looks good. I'm not going to buy this one, but I think it's a good, it looks like a possible good trade setup. If it breaks, you can draw you can go from the top wicks to candle bodies. That gives you a steeper trend line to look for a breakout. You get above a 9 moving average with that. I would go for that. Or maybe you just want to wait till that green line area gets hold, and that's the area that you need to bounce above and hold. That's why we have that one there. I remember. Possibilities, 59, 50 to 80 cents there. Biddy rolling over, it's going to dub. I'm out short soon. There, yeah, woo! She at 74.3. You broke this. You're going sideways. Ichimoku Cloud's not happy, but she doesn't have a definitive answer for me. We're above the non-moving average. I can't say anything bad when we're above the non-moving average. That is one of my rules. If any time frame that we're above a non-moving average, I can't say anything bad because it's always a good thing. If you're above a non-moving average, you're either trying to start a trend or you're already in a trend and holding it. And here on the 1 minute, she's wanting to go up, so she might come up and could double top. I don't know, man. I can't tell in 1 minute because you got to zoom out to figure out what things are going to happen. Oh yeah, right, 75,666. That's where we might be going. Remember, 15 minute looks juicy. Stochastics or RSI is just buried, or she's right up here at 90%. Oh, she's getting hot and steamy right there. Oh. My goodness, she's on fire, but she can technically she can flatten out there for a little bit before she rolls over, but this is the green candle chase time. This is when they entice you in, though. It gets risky. It gets risky. Know that going in, you might get your ass handed to you. I'm just saying. Just saying. Speaking of getting your ass handed to you, if I got anything stupid going on, because I do stupid stuff too sometimes. Oh, no, I thought for a second guys stopped out. One is not stupid and one is just very mildly 4% stupid. Cool. Stop losses? Stop losses? They should be. Why they're not? On that one, okay. My dudes. Why center Turk? What? I missed something there. All right, so we took a look at Goat. We took a look at Sidus. Hey, let's take a look at Naka. This is one of my gaming picks right here. Nakamoto Games. Not doing it on the 1 minute. That just doesn't tell me a dang thing. Held support. Came down, retested 786. Nice. Got that box checked. She's above the 618 now. Now we can confirm a bottom. We'll get rid of that fib and pull a brand new fib and get our swing high. The swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Levels right now. This one is suggesting that this area at the 0.5 looks kind of juicy at $1.17ish. $1.16, $1.17. Just a wee bit below our $1.24 618 Fibonacci, which I always put that one on there, but there's whispers. There's whispers in the air from the moving averages that are suggesting that here at $1.17 would be your best bet to strike your riches. Cause losing is for bitches. What? Man, don't get us kicked off, man. Hey, man. Rock and roll, right? I'm parched. Nakamoto Games got a green dot on the daily. Looking at the daily. High to low fibs gives us a little clue. We're out of our accumulation zone. Headed to greener pastures at $1.09. have to get past that little area. There will be some resistance there at $1.09. So saith the chart. The congested bottom's over here, and so saith the Ichimoku cloud at the bottom of that green cloud. So we can face some resistance there, but she is really pointing to this guy right here, about 117. I like that one. A lot. I also like this one at 123. Hello? Hey. I think it's the CIA because it's always a black screen. But yet I hear a ring. That means it's just getting late. Oh, holy crap! It's turkey time. Here we are looking at the turkey coin, the Caspa coin. She's trying to come up. I'm still not sold on this one. I'm bearish on Caspa. I'm sorry, I'm bearish on Caspa. I have to be. The charts tell me to be bearish on it right now. They've been saying that for a long time, to be honest. Just people did not want to hear that. But looking for a possible bearish retest, with the hope that maybe a miracle could happen and that we could break back above that trend line and then just start zooming back to 18 or 20 cents. That's the hopium if you want to smoke it. It's there. It's free. Breathe it in. But normally what happens in most normal markets is it gets rejected. So that's what we got to kind of lean to, right? That maybe, and so I've got sell orders all the way layered in all the way up here so I can kind of balance out just to kind of get ready in case we do. Because I have a bag of this and I've got to make up my mind. Hey man, am I going to stick with this project, or I'm going to say, hey, it was a nice ride while we had it going on, but you know, maybe I should take half of my bag and do something else and put the rest of half of you in storage and, you know, see what you do. Because, because just breaking this trend line from this channel puts us in danger of getting a bigger move to the downside that I don't want to take for Caspa. And I don't know, it shouldn't happen, but it could happen. And that's this big gap here. If you're in one of them, what are they? Yeah, no, y'all got a different name for it. Some people got a different name for it. But there's nothing here to hold us. We can fall through that and retest these areas at least here at 5 cents, right? This guy's going down to 3 cents. Now, we don't have to meet that whole measure move, but just breaking this trend line is bad news usually. So I'm looking sideways at Casper right now saying, hey man, you know, is everybody, you know, they're going to keep dumping you? People will start losing faith in this coin. I know they're going to start losing faith in this coin. It's going to be like the Cardano that just has too many coins and doesn't do much. It can get that reputation if it doesn't start. She need a stable coin is what she needs. That will make Casper go like Tron and go up. Hey man, you got any grass? You trying to get me banned on YouTube, man? No, man, I just need some grass. Man, that grass too expensive, man. Inflation, you know. Well, I can't get as much as you could before. Man, grass is hanging out here, and the only way to look at, I'm on a 6-minute time frame, and are y'all flagging out to the upside? Oh, grassy, oh, grassy. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Get off them crazy time frames. What are you doing, man? Ichimoku Cloud says she's ready to rock and roll, though. Ain't no lie there. We carry on with the silliness we were doing before. I gotta zoom out so I can get all this in here. Can carry this online that we were on, and it turns out, oh man, you were just faking us out here. What is that? That's a bear trap. What does that mean? I try to keep those angles true, and so if we want a more conservative idea to look at, you know, we'd go right up here to the top of it, put us a little line and say, hey man, that $2.37 looks pretty juicy. Another way we could look at this is that, oh crap man, you're getting ready to do something kind of cool, aren't you? And that is the Omega Pony pattern that it appears that we are in. And we can also hit that 236, but also just maybe about this 273 area, 275. That might be on the table. That's just what we can kind of get from patterns and putting a few things together. We hadn't even dare brought any Fibonacci's or measure moves or anything like that. If you want to look at this guy as being a flag, being a breakout of a triangle, which it is, definitely you got that. You can do that. That works. You got a confirmed candle right there. We got a measure move from this too. We will go from the top here down to the bottom of. You got two different ways to look at this. The actual bottom of the pattern. That is typically what I was done. That measure move says it will come up here to. Hey man, that other area was looking at. I forgot how we got that. How do we get that? Anyway. Or we can take this. From the swing low to that swing high, we can take that. Now I would apply that here as a AB equals CD, which also gives us right here at that same area. This got two things saying to it. I'm really heading toward this one with confidence. Oh, wrong line. Did I screw that up? Let me back that up. Yeah, so we got confidence right here about 247. That's going to be a predictive point right there that I'm going to put that magic blue lines on. So that could happen. Now if we put the measure move at the breakout, then that one takes us up magically really close to our other target. So we got a little confluence over here as well at 282. So two different ways to get some targets right in the close middle area. But hey man, so yeah, could happen if this idea and this trend line hold true. There we go. Somebody said turbo. Good brown gravy. Did you say turbo? Is she doing something? Are you still gonna unload on your alts? I'm taking profits on the way up. Yeah. Because they're going to come back down, baby. Bitcoin dominance is going to make them come back down. At some point, they will start taking off, but a lot of them, yeah. It's time to get paid, baby. It's time to get paid. I've been accumulating on the lows as best as I could. Now's payday time. It's a little bit. Your mindset's a little different as a position trader. And this is how the bigger players also are thinking now too, man. There's a pump coming. Oh, cool. Time to get paid. We got our exit strategies in play now. All right, so good brown gravy turbo. As long as the market keeps in our favor, that is. We got to say that, because I've been waiting on this crap a lot longer than I wanted to. For real. And it's about tired me out on some of this, for real. So yeah, it's time to get paid. Got to pay me for the last 6 months of heartaches and cold night sweats on some of these positions I got myself into. What did you just do though? I moved the line. Before we move the line, I'm moving it because I don't have candle body touches. Okay. That's got a candle body touch there too. Normally I'm going to the second one, but we broke out of that pattern, right? We were on this first, and then that became, well, we got a crappy breakout that ended up riding on down here, and that sucks. It's like, oh yay, breakout, woo, to the upside, right? You would hope, you really would. I would have totally taken that one. And then she does this for turbo. But now we got something a little bit more legit, so we come to the swing body. Yeah, we do have something legit right now. Getting above the, we're on what, 4-hour time frame? Candle trying to close above the 200 moving average. 100 moving average is above it. It looks good. It looks good. I likes it. And from here, if you're going to do the crazy measure moves, do it to a fib. Don't do it to the breakout. We're doing, trust me on this. Okay, just try it. Try this. This is a little shortcut to get some of these crazier moves. Just try to put it to the bottom of the line. That's what I'm saying. Not the breakout, but to the bottom of the line. which is more, if it's you make sure it's a fib. If it's a fib, which it is, you suck. I swear to God, you suck. That's a 618 from way down here, so take that one. Gosh darn it, we're gonna have to do a class. She's telling us, I know it sounds crazy, 0.01744, and it does sound crazy, and this is a negative 0.0382 fib. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm sticking with it. Yet I am also going to put this guy right here. 1057. 0.00, I'm sorry, 0.00157. Now, shorter terms targets are pretty simple. You're just basically targeting that 618 and 786 for this. And we're looking at 0.0011 and 0.00 or 0.012 and 0.011. I'm going to color code these guys so that I know what I'm looking at. And where we are at this breakout, crap, that's pretty good. Wow. 28, 40%, 80%. 100%. That's moonbag territory right there. That's woo. Moonbag it, baby. Just say baby a lot. I've been watching movies from the 1930s and 1940s lately. They got some good movies back then, especially the pre-code Hollywood ones. Interesting, yeah. Some of them you're like, I've looked at and said, that sounds like today with the crap going on right before 1921 stock market crashed or right after. Some of those things. Some of the craziness we see going on today. Things rhyme. They're there. We looked at Doge. We looked at grass. You know what else is a pumping today? Yeah. You can't have a good pump day without a little cock in you, is what they say over here on the meme coin. She's not really got a breakout yet. I'm sorry. The price action has not yet left the enclosure today, so it may be a little premature to start jumping in on a little cock-in-you coin here. Besides, it doesn't look like it looks like it's going to have some serious resistance over here at what is this? How many zeros? We're at 1308 right now. So it might make it up to 1471 millimeters. Maybe, but then you might get some shrinkage and start coming back to test the 200 moving average here, and that's back at about 1300 millimeters. But it does look that it's got something on its mind. What is going on here? Cocking you, how dare you? You're trying to do another. Well, if it gets rejected, it could work on a right testicle. Yeah, that might arouse it enough to actually kind of to bust out there and try to stretch out and see what else it can bump into or something. I don't know. Maybe something like that will happen. If we, I can't even draw a straight line, do something like that. But it looks like things are starting to get a little aroused over here on this little token, so keep that for what it's worth. Good Brown Gravy says, sad, I nibbled off some of my grass, but I believe the project is sketchy. I think I've heard some other people mention that too. You can mine it, but it pays you out with points. I deleted this node. Oh, deleted the node, but it's still mined for 3 days. My little Caspa miner finally, I put one of them on solo, and it's found its second block. So so far it's averaging maybe one every So far, like 12 days ago, I think I got the last one. 10 to 12 days ago, it got another one. I'm trying to figure out which is more profitable or which does better, letting group mine or I can catch enough blocks on my own. So far, blocks on my own look kind of interesting. Carlos Perez, how's it going, man? Trump already won. The price is already discounted in the Bitcoin, and they will sell the news, and the price will fall again. That does sound about right. Hey, I meant to do the news tonight too. What do we got going on? 230. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. If they flip Michigan, holy crap. Wisconsin, I don't know if you can see this behind my head. Wisconsin, that's where Tim Walz, Tampon Tim, is. Looks like Donald Trump is in the lead there in Governor Tim Walz's state. Michigan, I didn't think Michigan would do it. I was, wow. It looks like the nation is starting to speak and can see through all the bullshit that they've been doing, and that's good. I mean, maybe we bring a little bit more God back into this country. It seems like when we do, the closer we draw to God, the closer God draws to us, the more we're blessed to be in this country. This country was a contract between us and God. And then we put him on the Constitution, got him involved. It's supposed to be there. You don't make a contract with God unless you plan on abiding by that contract, especially if you're a damn nation. That was the problem that the Jews had. Sometimes they would forget about God, then bad shit happened all the damn time. They became slaves, and it wasn't cool. We've been slaves, economic slaves this time. Is the latest, more fashionable form of slavery, and it's a damn kicker, man. It's got us all in it. Unless we're a privileged elite. Dare I say a Washington bureaucrat, they don't seem to be hurting for money. I wonder how they get all that money. Anyway, we're at 230 for Trump. That's kind of cool. We turned into an election stream. I'm really surprised. In Pennsylvania, I'm glad to see that. But Michigan, I'm surprised at that one. Wisconsin, I saw that one earlier. Interesting. And maybe everybody will get over Trump derangement syndrome. I think he has matured a lot as a president. I would look at him and I didn't think he was, he just didn't quite have that president. I think he will be he will turn out to be one of the most presidential presidents that we've had. I think he will. There's something about, there's an anointing on him right now. And I don't know. I'm excited. I hope and pray. I pray that he does continue and get it. That's just my take. You don't have to agree. But cool. And it's definitely helping the Bitcoin price here at trying to get above 75,000 again. Here we are on the 1 minute chart watching Bitcoin trying to overtake this. So we're looking at a possibility of an M pattern. It could. If it don't, baby, are you a 6-1? Why are you yellow? That line is yellow and that line disappeared. If that is a 618 and we're getting past it, I don't see how it would be at an all-time high. Are you a 618? I think I just got lazy on my lines. It's a fib line though, right? Gosh darn it. I got these lines. I can't see what's going on here. I still got that higher one. No, baby. Yeah. 75. That's got confluence with that one. 75, 452. Or maybe I tightened up my line a little bit. I'm looking for that guy. Now we can come down to the 1 minute and see how that plays out. You going to do it? I think it's going to do it. These are the areas I'm looking for a lot stronger rejection than what we got right here. So we're going to make a higher high. Yeah, that can play out. It's just that, we were following trend lines, and if we're doing that, I wouldn't be surprised. It can still come up and touch the bottom of the trend lines. That one, we had this one. She's getting weak though. So there'll be resistance on this one now. If I was right in line with that, And that would form some bearish divergence here. If she makes a higher high, we would have this going up this way, right? Price action, she gets up here and gets rejected. And then down here on our RSI, the tops are going the other way, in the other direction. And that would be your very strong bearish divergence right here. Add a form of resistance saying, baby, we're probably not getting much higher than 75.4, at least right now, We may not even, we don't even have to get up there. She looks like she's setting some resistance just trying to get past here. So if she does get a higher high, I'm not looking for much past there, but she doesn't have to do it. I think she will, though. I'm just saying that. Just me saying. I'm not going to be here saying, well, you just know that it's going to get rejected. Oh, now it's bullish. I'm not going to flip-flop. I think she's got a good chance of getting there. That's my 50 levels, too. But if she don't, I ain't disappointed because she's looking like she need to take a break. She need to take a breather. She's been running so good, making some profits, and I need to probably take some profits right now since I'm seeing some of this ideas. Right. I guess I have to close half of this one. One of mine is only in 1%. Oh gosh darn it. Rule is a rule. I'm gonna do it. See what you guys are talking about. I missed anything? Turbo? We did turbo, so yeah, we did do that one. Turbo looked kind of cool. We got OEM measured out. She getting a little bit of a pullback. Might be a flagging out to the upside. Maybe, maybe not. Let's zoom out. I'm on a 1 minute chart. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Well, that flag happens to be near a resistance area. Let's see what else we got going on. I like this. I like the 8, 6, 300 moving averages, 200. I like that. Kind of sucks that the 100 and everything else is below that 200. Kind of tells me that the flag to the upside might have to come back and regroup a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. On this 4-hour chart that has a lot more weight than the 1 minute chart. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she could see $1.43. Don't know what that would look like on the 1 minute. Maybe it'd look like she went to the moon. That could see a little upside, I suppose. But when you start getting all this stuff, and then you're going to have to start asking yourself some questions. It's like, is it a flag to the upside? Or some kind of descending triangle, which has a 53% chance to break to the upside? Or is it one of these guys that has a 57% chance to break to the upside? Or is it a head and shoulders that's going to break to the downside? Oh gosh. And that's when I'm saying, man, you overthinking crap. One, you're on the freaking 1 minute. You don't zoom in unless you're doing some surgical precision shit. My take is that the Ethiopian we got might be this guy. There might be. Maybe you got a little flag thing going on there. That's kind of cool. There's some roundiness. Possible more upside. I'm not even sold on that idea. I would look at 139 first area of resistance for OM. It's also a 382 area. I like that. We catch a break there. It holds that. Could be a nice little upside, and we will bounce out of this channel. It will confirm a bounce out of this channel and take us up to about 145 area. And this is just a more reliable way to chart these little flag ideas and things like that, in my personal opinion, a little bit more solid. And making sure you're not crossing over or breaking any major trend lines when you are forming the flag gives you a little bit more probability to play to the upside. This one looks pretty interesting. Might be 130. Well, it's at 139 now, isn't it? at an area. If it can get a confirmed bounce off of this, might be an entry there. Else it will break into the pattern, and then we got to start looking at 133. My Toshi, how's Toshi doing? Oh, Toshi. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Look, it's a head and shoulder. Look at that. You can, but don't just immediately assume. That's cool. Did you break the? We're on the 1 minute. Come on. Chiz. Gosh. You suck. Don't ever start your analysis on the 1 minute time frame. You can zoom into it, but man, make sure you zoom out. Oh gosh. You think something major is going to happen on a one? I mean, it makes you think that when you see it. Zoom out and you're like, oh man, that ain't. What the hell? Not anything bad. I'm just saying she can go up now. We got a double bottom scenario, so we're looking for these areas right here at least to try to come up and retest. So 0.000159. Come on, Toshi. What is that? About another 10% on 4 hour time frame. Okay. How are we looking overall, man? How are we? 800, 600. They're still flip-flop, but we're trying to test them. Okay, cool. Looks like we're going to kind of try, hopefully kind of range up to here area. 0.00, how much is that? I think it might be a little slow for us. But once she gets going, I'm still looking for, I'm holding out for the bigger targets myself. Falling wedge breakout, it's taking her time getting there, but I've been in this one for a while. It's moon bagged, and I've added a little to it when she's been down here, and I want to wait for some of these bigger targets like 0.00038 in that area. Yeah, maybe up here to 75, that area. That'd be cool. That might take a while, but when she gets it going, she can get it going. And I just want to take a moment to kind of remind Toshi of the wonderful things that Toshi can do, in case there's anything such as chart memory. I just want Toshi to know, hey Toshi, yeah baby, you can come up here and you can hit this area 0.001. Go ahead. Ooh, that'd be nice. 400 or 340% gains. Wouldn't that be nice? 7x this little baby? Yeah, Toshi, go do it. You just gotta talk sweet to him sometimes, I think. So you got the green light here on Market Cipher on the daily. It's like that should be confirming now, and got more room for stochastics to keep going up. We're only at 85%. Wow, we're a far distance from 100%. We can still do that on a nice little bullish run. Election week, maybe start doing something nice there. Toshi, looking good. Look at that little sliver green on the Ichimoku cloud. Coming in, I like that. Good sign. She's got some work to do for her, but it's looking good. All right, we've been at this game for about an hour and a half so far. I think I'm going to look at this one. Oh, well, let's look at this one. I was going to do Room. Well, you normally do. Room's looking pretty good right now. Decent. But I haven't looked at Parcel in a while. And I think she was doing something. And where can I go? We got Kraken. There's MEXC. That's futures, though. I prefer SPY. I'm going to go to KuCoin here. Oh, look. We got the dingle dangle pattern. Looky there. The cock and balls pattern right here at Bathroom Wall where you normally see it. Don't mean to exaggerate this area right here or anything, but I tried to stay true to it. Look, it's a double-headed monster right there. It's the worst kind. He's been circumcised. Shut up! But it's a late night stream. Shh. Don't get me fired. Shh. Shh. We got the old dingle dangle pattern. The dingle balls, man. Hey man, they're my dingle balls. Look at them hanging against the ceiling here. I was trying to get a good pull a fib on this one, but we got one of these crazy wixes from one of these VC launches where they launch at a price that's apparently overrated, and then it just drops and dumps on everybody's ass. Seems to be what we're looking at. We're going to come over here to this candle, wick, right here, and go with that one because we dumped and then we found that as a high, so we'll just go with that one. Pull it right down here, and that brilliantly spells out the area that we're having resistance at. Perfectly defines our belt line here for this inverted neckline, I'm sorry, head and shoulders, or the pubic bone area if you treat this as a dingle dangle pattern. It's 6.5. It's the average of 1/2 dozen of the other, so they say anyway. Next target, if we get past this area at 0.26 cents, 27, we clear this area, which we should, with the dingle dangle pattern. We should be coming up to this next Fibonacci area about 35 cents, or just taking the measure move from the dingle dangles. Or if you just want to call it another thing and say, well, you know what? If you draw a horizontal line for the neckline and you extend it down to the bottom, don't that make a channel? And I would say, you are correct, sir. And you're less likely to be wrong trying to go that way than trying to, well, is it a inverted head and shoulders, or is it a complex inverted head and shoulders? Some people will come to this and they will get that picky and get that caught up in all that degree. And I get into a paralysis analysis. And if you don't want paralysis analysis, the OGs used to tell me this all the time. Before I experienced paralysis analysis, just zoom out, baby. Look for channels and triangles. And that simple thing, come full circle, seems to be, I was a dumbass for not taking that wisdom first. I'm just saying. Measure move there could take us up to, ooh, this nice other Fibonacci area for confluence. I likes it. That's where we should be focusing on right here. 42.5 cents for parcel if you're a parceled person. If you're a Peter Piper parceled person piece parceled. Whatever. It is not Applejack night, but man, I wouldn't mind it being celebratory. A little celebratory Applejack swig. All I got is some grape flavored water. This is G-rated wine right here, fit for Disney. I like it. I didn't give up on you, did I? Parcel? I looked at you sideways. You're on Solana, right? I believe that's one of them Solana tokens right there. I noticed my Phantom wallet is starting to hint at some coins for me to buy that I'm like, that's a clever way to try to shill. Parcel? Parcel? Is it Solana? What happened to you, Parcel? We'll have to investigate that. Maybe I'm on the wrong chain. It may be I can't remember if it's a base coin or a Solana coin. I can't remember. I think Proppy is base. Speaking of Proppy, why don't we take a look at Proppy? She's having a green candle day, but dang, Proppy, you're definitely at your lows, wouldn't you say? It's amazing how you get all this hype and go up and then you sell off like crap. Like it's almost if VC's getting in early, we're just kind of dumping on the man. I'm just saying, with all that great talk about you and stuff. Look like you're an area to be thinking about taking more serious though. DC gain into this one might be interesting. 89 cents, higher or low, hopefully area, not totally confirmed, but if she can get back up to $3 or $4, buying at 89 cents sounds kind of cool. It should real world asset play, but they're just kind of down in the dirt, which is a good place to start looking at getting them. I'm just saying. She will have her day too. One of these days. Cat Pillar says, running out of space. I am running out of coins. I think I've looked at everything on my list so far except for Solana. And Caspa. I don't think I looked at Caspa. So Solana. Wow, this is a noisy chart. What's going on here? Get that fib off of there. Oh, baby cakes. Well, look at our trade setup. You sucker, old dog. It went off without us and went past 178. Yep. Made a nice 8% profit. You suck. I could have had more. Pigs get slaughtered. Oh, that's the saying in the market, man. So that's kind of cool. We got to do something for the algorithm right now. I'm sorry. I just have to. Where are you? Text? Nailed it. Didn't really nail it. It kind of went on through, but we got it. It really should not be a nailed it. How about this? I'm rich. And nickels. What was that? What was that? That was... Oh, yeah, we got you 178. Where are you at right now? We got another target sitting up where? About 191? Another resistance area? Come on, Solana. I don't need that there, do I? Well, let's go put this little guy... I have a position trade. I still got all my Solana. I'm working on free Solana right now. But that was a nice little swing trade setup. Put this over in Vanity Wall. We're just going to call it a nailed it. Maybe we'll get some controversy going and then we'll help our algorithm. You didn't nail it. You suck. It went right through it. No, he nailed his target. No, it's not done. It doesn't count. Let's get the arguments. Yeah. That's how we get engagement. She's coming up to a resistance area right now. Also coming. Oh, we got a nice little blue line. That's usually a measured move at $200. Zoom out. We're on the 24-minute. Where you going? I like that 200. That is from the dingle dangle pattern that we just retested, which that's why this was a juicy trade setup. Let's get started. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Gotta do it. We already documented it, right? She came down here and bounced off of that neckline, just like Bitcoin did. Just like Bitcoin. And now it's up time. Nice, Solana. Nice. We face resistance right here about 190, and if we're lucky to get past it, I don't know, so maybe she will. We're looking for 200. Let's take a look at total 3. We need to look at total 3. She got a bounce, and that's cool, right? We didn't do that. She broke back into the pattern. If she closes a candle here, you're about to be proud to be in altcoins. And all the worry that we had about, yeah, we could be looking at some touchy things with some altcoin prices. They might not, it may look better than that. Not altcoin season, but it means, yeah, if we can close a candle, and if we wick back below it, then we're kind of screwed. But it's a nice ride while it's happening, right? So we need to see this happening. So let's zoom out a little bit on total. Let's look at others. So we're looking at others, tracking a trend line here, and it seems like it touched a candle body here. So we're giving us some wiggle room. We're taking that one. It seems to be holding, right? Now my prediction was we want to kind of go zigzaggy through here. I'm going to alter that. And I think did I say that? I said altcoin's coming for the devil. Oh, that's if it breaks that line, the altcoin be coming for the devil. She didn't break that line. I remember doing this. Oh crap. We didn't close a candle below their trend line there, so altcoin may not be coming for the devil. But altcoins may be starting to head up for the angels. No, goodbye to the angels. Don't sing. Please don't. Don't, for the love of God. I think we should take a look at others in a new light. I think we should do our thank you thingies here. We're clearing this area. We're coming back up here. 234 billion. Yeah, altcoins are going to look good for a few days, looks like. We're on the 3-day. It might be looking good for a little bit. But we are in a range. You got to treat this as a range, and you need to take some profit. Get your profit levels in place and make sure that you take some. Because we're still going to have some up and down. But it's looking good, looking good. So if you look at this channel with others, this is our crypto market cap minus the top 10. We broke out, got a, kind of a bounce here, a little lackluster breakout. She didn't just immediately go up, so we got discouraged, but she came back down, retested the 200 moving average, also retested this trend line breakout area, also retested this little guy. Lots of support, and it seems to be sticking. Moving averages are lined up nice. We're making our way past the 50 moving average on the 3-day and the 9s, what we're trying to overcome now. This is good. This is strong. Give us another candle above this line, and we could be starting to make a nice, stronger move up here to about $260 billion. Meaning that from 217 billion we are now, that, well, a lot of those billions are going to be going into our portfolios as our altcoins start going up in dollars. That's good. Just know that Bitcoin's just going to be outperforming them in the bigger sense of things. It just will be. It's going to be the faster moving, getting all the attention, but the altcoins, it's going to lift all the boats up, baby. Yeah! I like it. Things are looking good. And it feels good to look at. It feels nice for a change because we've been beaten down so hard, man. Keeping our chin up or keeping a stiff upper lip and everything. And we're not out of the woods yet. We are not. And they can still play with us and get our hopes up and still tank us down a little bit. Maybe we still got some areas to work on. But gosh darn it. All-time high for Bitcoin. New all-time high. We are in price discovery. Yeah. We're starting to do the things that Bitcoin do 6 months after the halving every cycle, which happened 4 years ago, right around here. And 4 years ago, November 6th, I get November 9th where I'm on a weekly chart. This is the weekly. We were right here. After that, and remember, Doge kicked this off. We had our upside. Well, we've been waiting and waiting. All the stuff we've been waiting on from even down through here, watching price tank with every bad news that came out 2 years ago. Every Terra unwinding, just everybody losing their life savings one way or the other. Bad news. Everybody hated Bitcoin and crypto. Going through all that. And now look at us. And now it's getting ready to get a lot better. Now, I'm not one to go crazy, but I won't go do this. You can do a one-to-one move. I dare not touch that, but let's just put it out there. We're looking somewhere around 107, 108 to do a one-to-one AB equals C2 move just from where we are right there. If we respect our angles here, which I'd love to put an angle on it. Oh no, copy that little guy. We'll go to candle bodies, that's the rule. There's still some serious resistance above us, so let's don't get it twisted. We're still in a big ass channel. It does look like we might try to be breaking out of that channel since we flagged below it, and Ichimoku Cloud looks like it's getting ready. Ichimoku Cloud's getting aroused. She's squirming in her chair right now, and I'm like, okay. We do like what we're seeing here. And if you wanted to take the bull flag method, that's Shrink this one down for that, but you would be taking it down to the bottom of your channel. Not to the breakout, according to Thomas Bukowski, and I do find that he is a little bit more accurate with all this stuff. You're looking about 101,000, so that being a possibility there. But we got to get past these areas here. There's going to be some resistance, and we can get past 77. That's our next target. That is the area that the Fibonacci's are saying, man, that should be there. There should be some strong resistance there. Here's another argument behind that right here, because that 77,000 is also at the top of this trend line here for the weekly, a diagonal angle there. Probably get a bigger pullback there, and some people will start screaming, "Oh my gosh, she's going to double top!" And then I don't know, some other people will probably say cup and handle. Who knows what's going to be going on? It's going to be fun, but it's also going to be turbulent. So get ready. It's not up only. But gosh darn it, we're getting close every day. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Trade carefully. I forgot to do the dang news, but it's too late now. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. 72.9 VWAP coming in. What? Hey, Billy C, glad to have you here, my man. Just started watching a week ago. Love your content. No BS. I try not to. I see no reason to. Let's take a look at the... We should do the news before we leave. I'm going to do the news. It's the altcoin news, and I'm going to go through the full spiel. Soon as Sean can find the freaking button, Sean. Oh, I got the golden tan on right now. Nice. Sean? Presidential election counting has begun, and Trump is currently leading. In anticipation of Trump's victory, the market as a whole has turned green, and Trump meme coins are on the rise. Really? I forgot all about them already. Is it time to sell? Oh, I'm on the sale. Don't tease me. Oh, come on. $3.80 is not on the rise for my Trump coin, baby. Yeah, I want to see you go back to 15. Doge, MAGA, DMAGA, Trimp. Oh, you're the ones that are rising, huh? Bitcoin has broken above the 71,000 again, but with high volatility. Well, now we know that we went above 75, right? Trump's odds to win in the poly market have risen to 75%, which is about 50% higher than Harris. Hashkey Group has released new white paper with major updates to its ecosystem, the HSK and L2 Hashkey chain. Hashkey roadmap also includes HSK distribution, delisting, airdrop, and mainnet launch in Q4 of 2024. How exciting. Elon Musk has posted a tweet. Elon Musk has posted a tweet that said "Dark MAGA," a symbol which caused DMAGA to jump 100% with a market cap of over 18 million. Van Eck launches Pith ETN in Europe that tracks the performance of Pith. The product is available to investors in 15 European countries. Ooh. A pilot project by Swift, Chainlink, and UBS to integrate traditional payment systems with tokenized assets successfully concluded today. NS to NS, the Sweet Name Service has announced an airdrop and distribution plan. The TGE schedule will be announced soon. BounceBit has announced that the CDFI version 2 will launch on November 11th. And Arkham has announced support for Ton Network. I picked them both, baby. Yeah. Oh. Forgive me for the editorialization there. Let's get back to the main.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like
Oh my God, it's like we started all over. It's a brand new stream. It's crazy. I just want to look at the map one more time. Let's refresh this. Trump. Oh, she's making a come up. She got some electoral votes coming in. It's going to get interesting now. Trump is still 51% above Kamala Harris over in PA. Michigan flipping red, go figure. 1395 there, and Wisconsin, Tim Walz's home state, still coming in at 51%. Things are looking kind of cool. Oh, look at New York. Y'all want to stay exactly the way you are in New York? For real? California, you want to stay the way you are? What the hell wrong with y'all? I'm just asking. Walk down the street. Maybe y'all like PCs on your street. What I hear y'all got. I'm sorry. Trump at 2:30. We still got a little ways to go before the orange man makes the orange go green. And we like when the orange man makes orange coin go green. And it like the orange man. So baby, baby, baby. Bitcoin looking good. New all-time highs. Reason to celebrate. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Appreciate each and one of you for being here. And we'll be back again tomorrow night. Man, look at that Ichimoku cloud on the 36-minute. 77,000. Might be seeing that. We might be popping up there. Remember, strong resistance there. 75 comes first and 77. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Make that money. Woo, money train.
Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet high off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my heart.
When you trade crypto, and when the market starts to slide, labor hands up as prices go down. Where's the high market rebounds? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in crypto right now, you are missing out on one of the biggest opportunities in your life. Hit that like button, join and subscribe, and enjoy Road Dog Crypto.